It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You are live with Expresso. Thank you so much for tuning in. Time to inspire you with something slightly different. It is the Great Optimist Race, and it is taking place on, obviously, the 2019 Cape Town International Boat Show this coming weekend. And a host of celebrities, medical survivors, captains of industry are going to be taken to the water to represent their chosen charities. And here to tell us a bit more about the race, please welcome big wave surfer and organiser Greg Bertish. Definitely the better of the two brothers. Definitely the better. At Springbok Rugby, though, of course, that's Scar and Tabeni, who put on a green and gold jersey in case you didn't hear the good news. Is it making you blush, Bro, the fact that people gush over you so much?
Yeah, I think that's why I'm leaking as well. Slides and...
Yeah, man, but it's good. It's something to be really, really proud of, dude. We are so, so proud of you. Greg, welcome to it. I would imagine a really exciting time for you ahead of a very big weekend. The Great Optimist Race, how did it all come about? What is it all about?
Sure. Long story short, it's amazing to have guys like this backing it.
Awesome.
It's about little people doing huge things. And we basically started a public benefit organization, and we go into hospitals, we go into orphanages, and we go into disadvantaged communities, marginalized kids, and we try and brighten their life and their future, and we try and give them something to live for, and we call it, we try and create something for them to survive and then thrive, get out of hospital, get out of the situation they're in, and find a passion and a skill and something to have hope about living and having an amazing life. And it's the little optimists. So we actually have this little sailing academy where we give them sailing therapy. We work with Reach for a Dream Foundation, with St. Joseph's Home for Kids, with a whole lot of different NPOs, and we get them out of their situations and we put them in boats for the first time in their lives, and they go out and they sail out into the big wide world and they experience this thing for the first time, and it literally changes lives. We call it sailing therapy.
And having spent time out in the water, I certainly understand that, get that, and obviously you've spent a huge amount of time out there, so you would know that gravitas. Scar, you not so much. How are you feeling about getting out there and competing in a boat, man? Have you done much sailing?
Well, last week I did a session with Greg, and the first thing he said was the boats take up to 50 kilograms.
50 kilograms.
Up to...
That's like...
It's for children under 50 kilograms, so this is why.
Two? How are you gonna...
Two life jackets, yeah.
And tomorrow's a big training day for you. He's got the final countdown. He's got like an hour and a half to get it right.
You're going to love it, bro. You got BMT. You got natural BMT. It's built in. But why get behind something like this? This is definitely not the first time I've seen you. For years now, I've been watching you focus specifically your kind of ability to create a platform around children. Why is this so important, man?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm involved with a few charities with children. I guess I just love kids. And the Newborns Trust, the one that I'm backing, I fell in love with them since my nephew was Prem. And I mean, when they contacted me, I think it was just perfect timing, just to see what kids go through and what parents go through, and how expensive it is, and how these kids start life on the back foot. And I just thought maybe it fit in so much with me, just seeing what my brother went through. And yeah, I'm loving it. And Greg's been there a few times as well with his big teddy bears and his books. And it's just really special, and it's very rewarding. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, life gets real very quickly when a Prem baby's involved. But Greg, maybe I can put this to you, because we encounter, when you do work like this and you see the situation, and there's always that child that is still finding a reason to smile despite the worst of their conditions, dealing with soul-destroying levels of poverty. How important is it to have events like this to be able to support the trust that you are going to be backing out there on the water?
No, it's key. It's just trying to find a platform to do it. These kids literally have nothing to live for, and if you can find something, to change their world and make a difference like that, it's massive for them. It not only gives them hope, but it often gives their parents hope. So it's the whole family unit that gets pulled out of that. And that's why it's amazing to have. We've got like 30 charities competing here. We've got celebrities like Scarra, like Rian Mansa, like Craig Lucas, who won The Voice, Jorzy, all coming to sail, and they're all backing their own charities. So they bring you on like the Sunflower Fund and Peds Pals and Newborns Trust.
And also now, it's NGOs being able to link with each other and network and create opportunities becomes a big part of this as well. How competitive is this going to be, dude? Hey, are you going to win this thing? What are we expecting out of the water? Because you're putting a bunch of all due respect, amateurs out there in quite a nuanced
I have to tell Scarra, Craig Lucas had secret private lessons yesterday, and he was getting cheat notes from the instructors. So it's out there.
But we're good mates.
Don't worry, we got a one-on-one private training session tomorrow. So we've got a long way to go. So we're actually raising money as well for our each individual charities. So not only is it a race for glory across the line,
bragging rights.
We're going to sail, sink, or swim. But it's also to raise as much money for our charities. So yeah, you can back Scarra, and you can go onto the Backer Buddy link, and you can follow it on, I think, on your Instagram,
yeah.
And you can back him in his boat. He hasn't raised much money, but then again, neither have I at the moment.
Come on, let's change that. Let's change
We're not on the leaderboard. We're not at the top of the leaderboard at the moment.
Get on it right now. Let's change that reality. I think it feels like something that's going to be awesome for those taking part, but also has a far-reaching knock-on effect. You're connecting to big business. There's a lot of pluses being ticked. Scarra, I can't have you here without asking, dude. The Springboks playing this weekend up against Japan. Are we going to see a repeat of a hoodoo performance there? How's that going to inspire you this weekend?
No, I don't think we'll have a repeat.
Nah.
I think...
No, he says, no way.
Yeah, but the Japanese, I think, are on a high at the moment, very confident, playing at home. You know, that crowd adds another 10, 15 points. But I think the boys are prepared so well, you know, just seeing how they've worked and how hard they've worked and how they've improved over the past 2 years. So I don't see it happening. And, yeah, so I think if I had to back someone, I'd definitely go with the boys.
And of course, he has that inside information because he donned the green and gold. He's done it, man. We are so proud of you, bro. Very quickly, Greg, how do we support as members of the public? How do we back a buddy, essentially? How do we get behind what?
Look, I think if you're in Cape Town, you've got to come down to the Cape Town International Boat Show.
It's going to be fun.
The 19th, which is Saturday at noon. So it's going to be amazing down there. Come and back the whole show and watch the race and watch us sink, sail or swim. But otherwise, if you can't make it, and if you can, just go and back one of your favorite charities. There's some amazing charities. And just the best is to go onto the website, thelittleoptimisttrust.org. And then you can follow the link from there, and you can actually then go onto the Backer Buddy site. Pick Scarra's Newborns charity, pick Rian Munce's Sunflower Fund, or the Reach for a Dream Foundation, or one of them, or me and the Little Optimist Trust.
Yeah, come on, get out there,
It's getting
man.
embarrassing. I've only raised 100 Rand, and the others are like way up there, 20,000 plus. So you got to choose one of us. I mean, look at us, you know. We're going for secret training tomorrow, the two of us. Huh?
I will accept no failure, my friend, no failure.
No.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for putting yourselves out there in this way and spreading that optimism as well here on the show. Good luck this weekend. Sail safe. Keep your face in the wind. What do you say to sailors when you go out? You don't even know the catchphrase.
The wind behind you and the wind in your sails.
Keep the wind in your sails. Hopefully that's inspired you. to go out
Tacking,
there.
he's throwing in some sailing talk here. He's throwing in some, I like it,
That was
eh?
aft. That was aft.
Yeah, watch out, Majosi. Watch out, Rian Munce.